Max, I was just,
Not the communion wine, Hans. This must be a month's supply. 2 months?
oh, God, easy there. Oh, I didn't drink it alone. I was entertaining.
The girl who came for the singing lesson.
That's not all she got.
Oh, Hans, that choir loft is for the creation of music to glorify the Lord. It's not to be used as your grubby little 60-foot high club.
Nearer my God to thee, Max.
Don't.
Fair enough. What brings you here this early?
It is 2 in the afternoon.
Must be cloudy.
I'm here to introduce you to your new assistant. This is Georg.
It's a great honour to meet you, Herr Becker. I'm a huge fan of your music.
I don't need an assistant.
I thought you might say that, Hans, but I'm afraid this is non-negotiable. The town council have insisted upon it. They wanted to get rid of you after your comments at the mayor's sister's funeral.
Oh, how was I supposed to know she looked like that normally?
And staggering around the graveside like that. I do wish you wouldn't drink so much before dispensing with your duties.
And I wish that the communion wine was a better vintage. But if we've learned anything from that funeral, it's that our earthly wishes are only met in the heavenly kingdom.
Do not get sanctimonious with me, Hans. Fortunately, the council bought my little story that you were just tired, and they agreed to provide you with an assistant. So, it's either this, or perhaps grave digging.
Ruin these beautiful hands. I don't think so.
Good, we are in agreement then. I'll leave the two of you to get acquainted. Oh, meant to mention, there was a messenger came round this morning from the palace. You've been invited to an audience with the prince.
The Prince of Festival wants to see me. Oh, why didn't you open with that? What a waste of sobriety. Come on then, gay lord.
Forgive my lack of knowledge of court fashion, but I believe accessorizing one's trousers with last night's gravy is not in at the moment.
Hilarious. Well, the joke's on you, because that is actually dog mess that I rolled in earlier. So, now who's silly? Come on, Gerard.
There's something I don't understand. You're excited because you have to get the prince a present.
It's not just a birthday present, you big dolt. Look, the prince is looking for a new court composer, right? And now, His Most Serene Highness has commissioned me to write a new piece of music for his birthday this weekend. The piece is like an interview for the job at the palace.
Do you not like working at this church?
No. Can you imagine if I had that job at the palace? I wouldn't have to work around here every day. God, I'm sick of the music at this church. The orchestra complain that my music's too difficult. The congregation don't appreciate it. And the sopranos in the choir,
Can they not sing very well?
they're frigid. Every other place I've worked, you could at least be guaranteed a quick fumble in the choir loft after rehearsals. I've had to consider altos. Ooh. Oh, things will be different at the palace.
But the composition's due this weekend. Shouldn't you get started?
Are you my mum?
Oh, I wish I could be a mother of someone as talented as you, Hans Becker. But I fear I will never be a mother. With these hips. What are you drawing?
That girl Anna we just met at the palace.
I remember Anna had more clothes than that.
Ah, well, you had to stand outside while I helped her with her corset.
I mean, you see, my mother's a seamstress. You should have asked me to come in and help you.
You're really quite odd, aren't you?
Mother says that I am an enigma. You were quite right to help her out, because that is a very nasty hole in her underpants.
the great composer Hans Becker, working hard at what he does best.
Karl Schönricht. You know, you are like cancer of the cock. Because you're in front of me and like my cock is, and it would be all, you're a nasty prick. And, yeah, you're because cancer of the cock.
Great to see your rapier-like wit shows no sign of dulling, Hans.
Shut up, Carl.
Well, I was just on my way to the palace to celebrate the prince's birthday, and I thought I'd bring along my piece to celebrate such an occasion. I thought you would come along here and help deliver yours to save you the trouble of bringing it to the palace. But you appear to have already completed your piece of music. Why else would you be celebrating with this fine wine?
The prince asked you to write something.
Yes, he wants to find the best court composer in town.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Be careful, Hans. Blasphemy. You don't want to add blaspheming in church to your list of offences. I hear you're already on shaky ground with the council.
Shut up, Carl.
Charming. Well, I can't stand around here all day. I have to get to His Majesty before the end of the day. The deadline, you see. But I'm glad you got your piece in well before the deadline.
Today is the deadline. Right, yes, good thing. Good.
Good, good. Perhaps when you are the court musician, no, I'll be the court musician. And perhaps when that happens, maybe I'll let you come up and play the organ. The church organ, of course, the real organ, not the organ that some people seem to think you've been playing with in the churchyard.
Goodbye, Carl.
I'm referring to your penis.
Goodbye, Carl.
Goodbye. Oh, one more thing. The town clerk was looking for a music teacher for his son. And of course, as the greatest composer in town, I of course recommended you. You start, this afternoon. Goodbye!
Schönricht! Later.
You are being paranoid.
I'm telling you, he's trying to sabotage me.
By recommending you for such a prestigious opportunity?
Yeah, with the children of one of the most important people of the town council, who I can't turn down. You said it yourself. I'm on my last chance with the council. They could lock me up for dereliction of duty. I can hardly direct the royal music from jail now, can I?
Oh, well, when you put it that way. Such a piece for the palace. You wrote all this afternoon. What happened to your creative block?
Now that is a weird thing. I tried everything. I even went out to the graveyard for a walk. Nothing. And then that arsehole Schönricht came round and, oh, I don't know, it was just like a glorious red mist of creativity descended upon me. Oh.
I think you might have an anger problem there, Hans.
It's not a problem if it gets this piece finished. Not that it matters. It has to be at the palace by the end of today, and it's almost time to go teach those spoilt little shits.
You see, this is exactly where having an assistant pays off. Now, come on now, you finish the score, and I'll have Gerard run it over to the palace while you give your lesson.
If I can trust him to do that.
Oh, come now, he's perfectly capable. Where is he anyway?
Going from bakery to bakery, because I asked him to go and get himself a randy tart.
Did you get the score to the palace to the right person?
I think so. The guy seemed to know what I was talking about.
Can I help you, Herr Schönricht?
No, just looking for the man of the hour. Perfect timing.
What's the matter, Hans?
Yeah, you look awful.
You really have gone the extra mile this time, Hans. I mean, I thought that my actions would slow you down, but you have surpassed my wildest expectations.
Somebody please tell me what's going on. I should never have come to Festiburg. Nothing's ever worked out for me since I got here. I should have taken that job in Dresden instead. I like Dresden. Nothing bad ever happens in Dresden. Will someone please tell me what's going on?
Yes, why did you explain to your little friends what's going on,
He was playing flat. I was just trying to teach them.
And of course, every good music teacher threatens his pupils with a broken wine bottle.
Oh, Hans!
You broke a wine bottle. I didn't threaten them with a wine bottle. I threatened their dad with a wine bottle. I just told them to shut their stupid ugly faces.
And
if they didn't shut them, I'd shut them for them.
with...
My fist.
Ha! There we go!
Threatening the town clerk and his children. This is bad, Hans.
I know. Look, maybe I could be gone by the time he gets here.
Yes, do a runner, flee town. It seems to be quite a recurring theme for you, Hans.
Georg, where is my drawing?
Drawing? What drawing?
The, erotic drawing.
Oh, the lady with the furry underpants.
Yes, that one. Where is it? I left it next to the sack of music that you took to the palace.
Oh. Ha ha!
No.
Sending amateurish pornography to the prince! You are finished now, Hans! I literally do not see how this day could get any better!
Hans, I was a messenger from the palace. You've been summoned right away. The prince wants to speak to you about something.
Yes! Thank you! The end!
Now, Herr Becker.
Your Majesty.
No need for that, no need to bow. No need to bow. I have to say, Herr Becker, I read your music, and what I found inside it was most surprising. So surprising my facial hair is falling off.
I can explain, Your Majesty.
I didn't realize we had such a talent in our midst.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, come now, no need for modesty. Surely you are aware that this work is much greater than that of a lowly court composer.
Well, I'm truly honoured to meet someone who appreciates the high art of music, Your Highness.
High art?
And I would be honoured to have you in my service.
Oh, the honour would be all mine, Your Grace.
Do you
I
think...
suppose music's a kind of art.
Do you think you could thrash out work of that calibre as director of all court music?
It's just that normally when you talk about art, you think about drawing.
Absolutely, Your Majesty.
Oh, I know what it is! The prince likes your little drawing of the lady.
What's that?
Shut up, Georg.
No need to berate your manservants.
Assistant!
Shut up! I already read your little piece of gentleman's relish. I just assumed it was part of the creative process. Now, if I had maybe examined it more carefully, I could see it was from you, so perhaps I should examine it a bit more carefully now. It is a very intimate portrayal.
Well, I knew the model quite intimately, Your Highness.
Oh! Yeah, I'm so surprised. It's looks rather familiar. Looks a lot like my daughter, Anna.
Anna is your daughter?
It's very familiar, in fact.
I didn't realise. If I had known, I wouldn't have... Come on, Georg, let's go.
No, you want to stay and meet all the nice people you're going to work with.
I think there's been a change of plan. Come on.
You defiled my daughter!
Oh, no!
Guards!
Hit the music.